This cookie is so good, I can't help myself but eat the whole thing. It's so good. Look at that. Look at it though. Whoa. Welcome back to the Fearless Food Room. Today we are making these epic chocolate monster cookies that are dairy free. They are absolutely delicious. They've got that crunchy outside, super soft, delicious inside. But look at the size of them. They're absolutely ginormous and totally ready for you to dig in. If you want to know how to make these, keep on watching. Hi, voiceover Hev here. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to cream together our butter and our sugar. It's dairy-free butter and the sugar is light brown sugar and granulated sugar, and all we want to do is cream them together because we want to trap all of that lovely air inside the fat globules in the butter, and you'll see the difference as we go. If you've got an electric whisk, then that'll make things a lot easier. You can see that we've reached the consistency that we want now. It's smooth, you can't feel the sugar underneath your spoon, and it's well incorporated. At this point, we simply just want to add in a little drop of vanilla, about a tablespoon, absolutely not, a teaspoon's worth of vanilla, and give it a nice mix. You then want to add in your 2 egg yolks, as you can see that I have done, and all you want to do is give it a nice mix until all of those eggs are nice and incorporated into that butter and sugar mix. Then the plain flour and salt goes in. I'm putting in half at a time just because it's a little bit easier to incorporate. Now we only want to mix this until it's just incorporated because we don't want bread cookies, we want nice soft cookies. We don't want to develop that gluten, so we're just going to very carefully mix it until incorporated, add the last bit of flour in, mix until incorporated, and we're good to go. It's time for the best bit, the chocolate. I've got 2 types of chocolate here. I've got a co-op dark chocolate and a little dark chocolate that I've just chopped up, and I'm just sprinkling it in, and I'm making sure that I'm only putting in about 3/4 of the bowl's worth. Look at those big chunks, and I'm just going to mix that in very gently until everything's nice and incorporated. Then we want to take our mixture on a journey to the fridge, and we want to stick it in there for at least 30 minutes. Just to chill out a little bit and relax the gluten and get everything nice and firmed up. After about 30 minutes in the fridge, your mixture should have firmed up. You'll be able to feel it under the spoon whether it's firmed up enough or not, and it's time to get your clean hands in there and get some absolutely massive cookies on the go. So I'm just rolling them up. I would say they're about a tennis ball in size. They are big boys today, and we're just going to roll them up and stick them on some baking paper. And I'm only making 3 today because I'm freezing some, which I will show you later. At this point, we want to start adding more chocolate to the top of our cookies because this is what's going to give it that beautiful cooling effect on top. I like to go very liberal with this. You can go less liberal if you want to, but to be honest, I think more pools of chocolate, the better. you're happy with them, you're going to stick them in the freezer for another 10 minutes just to make them firm up even more. And at this point, what you're going to do is preheat your oven to 170 degrees because it'll give it enough time to heat up whilst these are cooling down. You can also use this time to roll up some smaller cookie balls to add into a plastic container to put in the freezer so that you've got cookies at any time. All you'll need to do is just cook them at 170 for about 12 minutes when you want a cookie. Once they've been in the freezer for 10 minutes, what you want to do is put them into the oven at 170 degrees for at least 18 minutes because they are such big cookies, they're going to need quite a lot of time in there. But obviously, first put them on a baking tray and on a baking sheet and spread them out quite evenly. And you're going to end up with the most beautiful cookies in 3, 2, 1. Look at those chocolate puddles. They are absolutely incredible. If you want to reshape your cookies, you can use a spoon when they've just come out because they'll be super malleable, and you can just manipulate the shape to get them into that really round, beautiful shape that you want. Another top tip is to slam your baking tray on the table to get them all nice and crackly when they cool, and you want to cool them fully because they're going to harden up and set up, and you'll see in a second how they look when they're fully cool. They're now fully cool, look at them. Okay, I'm so ready to try these. Let's tuck in. For elegance purposes, I've only got a little bit, but I can already feel that brilliant crust around the sides. I don't know whether you can see, but that filling is nice and soft. It's exactly what I want. And look at that chocolate spread. Insane. Can't wait. It is so good. The chocolate is incredibly rich. It is just chocolate after chocolate after chocolate. I genuinely think that you all need to go make this right now. If you want more amazing dairy-free recipes, then please like and subscribe. And please ignore the never-ending sirens outside my house. And I'll see you all again next time.